Okay, so hello and happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to our pre-match press conference. So we play our first ICC match of the year against Mumbai City FC tomorrow. So we are with us, I have to BRUZON and they are used to take your questions. So please put your phones on silent mode and introduce yourselves. So I think from there already has the first question. Yes.
Coach, good morning, good afternoon, Malaji. Good Bangla. So Mumbai City match is knocking at the door. How much you prepare to get back to your team in winning streak?
Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you after this break. Same continuity. I think that we did a very good last part of the year 2024. December was giving us the desired results. But we are coming back in a new year after a break. Again, we are playing a home game, and of course our confidence level is high, but the situation is similar. We are having some issues in the team, as all of you know, but we want to overcome all the potential problems that we can have, and we believe that playing a home game and playing against a team like with a very particular style of play as Mumbai City, I think that tomorrow we will have our chances to win the game.
You just said they're having some issues. What is the issues you are indicating?
Injuries, the injuries that we are having,
And status?
and the unavailability of some players. And we are reorganizing, and status, what do you want to know in particular?
What?
Probably okay. Probably okay. 50-50.
Okay, some questions for Hector before we come back to coach. Hector, then we'll come back to coach.
Hello, good afternoon and happy New Year to both of you. Hector, I'm Shushmita from Uttar Pradesh newspaper. Hector, how much important this match is for, because it is just before the derby. So how much it is for you guys that for your mental strain and for the team?
Good morning, good afternoon. Look, we are working to get into the top 6. I think that the 6-1 is in 20 points, no? I think so. So it's so important because we are on 14 points. Winning the game, we get closer. I think that the team is working very well. The last month was very positive for us, so it's the key.
Same question for the coaches.
What is the question?
My question was, this match is just before the derby, the last match just before the derby. So how much important it is for your team to sustain in the league and for your team's mental strength?
We are unfortunately, we are paying a big bill for the 7 first game of the seasons where it was, where the team were not grabbing points. So that's a big handicap and a big deficit for us. This is why we are behind probably 6 points nowadays of the top 6. So if we are talking about the top 6, every game is a final for us. So I cannot announce a different thing. Unfortunately, this is the scenario for us. Other teams, they have more margin. They can allow to grab points, drop points, and keep a tendency of, let's say, 1.5 points per game. But in our situation, Hector just told you the number of points that we need in the number of remaining games, so the ratio is really high, but until there is an opportunity to do it, we are going to give everything to make it possible.
Next question for Hector.
Hi, Coach. This is Sanjay from Bangla. How you rate your opponent Mumbai City FC?
Well, they are amongst the best teams of the league. They have, as I say, a very well-defined style of play with a 4-3-3, trying to make build-ups, trying to base their game in domination and play in opponent side. They have a lot of speed on the wings, a good central midfielder. Probably they are not converting the goals that is expected for such a powerful team, but they are going to come here with the pain of the last defeat that they have, and my rating of this team is, again, is going to be a difficult game, but we are aware of their strong points and their style of play. We will try to neutralize and capitalize on our chances.
questions for Hector? Any more questions for Hector? Okay. Questions.
Hi, Dr. Here. I have two questions. First one is, as you know, I already said that your opponent is known for the attacking football and aggressive football. And how do you counter their hyper-pressing style football? As you are consistent in your past home games, and what are the lessons and what are the areas you improved from the last matches where you got mistakes and considered goals?
Ask me the question again, please. Sorry. Ask me shortly. No, shortly.
Okay. Mumbai City is known for their high-pressing football. And how do you going to counter that game? That's the first one.
Continuity with what we are doing. I think that we have more problems with transition teams, that teams that go very fast for their attacks and they play more vertical, but in this kind of situation, I think that it's a team that can fit very well with what we are doing, with a middle block, with energy, with closing the spaces inside, with being a very consistent unit in central areas, with being comfortable if the opponent team wants to share the possession of the game, and try to capitalize also on our actions, especially when we recover the ball. So there is no magic. It's giving continuity of what we are doing, and probably this rival fits well on our idea of the game.
The second part of my question is, the last pre-match press conference, you gave two updates that about Saul, that he might play from Derby, he might be available from Derby or the next match. What is the status on Saul? And secondly, you also told that within the next 7 to 8 days, fans might know about the Tara's replacement. What is the update on that?
What was the date of the last final?
26.
And today is?
Today is 5th.
So no 10 days.
Wait.
9
days. So probably we will have news. The club is working on this, and probably before the derby or the next week, club will make the official announcement. That's regarding the player to replace Talal. And regarding Saul, we expect Saul to come after the game. He's finishing some paperwork regarding the visa, and probably no. We hope he comes after this game. Immediately after this game, starting the week. It's complicated days in Spain. Remember that it's Christmas time. He's doing the paperwork. In Spain we have a festivity tonight, which is called Reyes Magos. It's the end of the Christmas time, and this is why this time is difficult in Spain, and Saul will come immediately at the beginning of this upcoming week.
But one thing I noticed, we noticed actually, if your opponent is on paper not in a good shape, your team performance also shaky, like last match.
Yeah, right. I agree with you. When we need to be the dominant side, when we need to have the control in central areas, when we need to be the more protagonist team on the pitch, we have more problems. And you can see the results that we have with Mohammedan and with Hyderabad. So I have to agree with these comments. And when we are meant to be more reactive on the games, is when we get the best performances and the best results. So this is exactly one of the areas of improvement of this club. How to be more dominant and how to beat the rivals that theoretically on paper they have less resources than us. I agree with you.
Motonji has a question for Hector.
My question is for
Hector.
Hector, as water told just before that, Mumbai always play a high-pressing football. So, because you are a defender, so is there any special plan to stop them? Because we know that they are the top holder right now.
Look, we're working very hard because tomorrow we approach a very hard team. Obviously, we are working on that. They have speed on the side, and we try to defend well. We try to be compact, but obviously the plan is gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it me, and tomorrow we will try to put it in the mix. Any more questions?
In the beginning of December, you said after these 5 races, we can say what are the situation and how much optimistic to win the Super 6, to win the Super 6 after the December. So what's your analysis right now?
See, I cannot be in every press conference talking about the top 6. It's tough. I say at the beginning of December that this team was going to collect points and we are going to be in the fight of the top 6, and this is what is happening. What we cannot do is immediate, trying to be already in the top 6, and if we don't do it, this is a failed season. The reality of us is that we are in continuous improvement. We have some problems in the team, some barriers. We are building up slowly, we are regrouping, the team is improving. The 2025 is a year for East Bengal that is very important to give the jump to the position of the table that we wish, but what we cannot do is putting additional pressure on us under the present circumstances. I repeat, we have not collected points in the 6-7 first games of the season, and this is a big handicap for us for this season. So when I came here, I don't escape from that. The objective of this club is being in the top 6. So if we don't reach, the club will do the proper evaluation of what happened in this season, if it's the coach, if it's the players, if it's the injuries, or if it's the referees. So there is a lot of circumstances that we are evaluating, but for us, the best thing for now is going game by game, final by final, collecting points, and try to reach the last 4 or 5 games of the season with the possibility of being in the top 6. That's all we wish, but talking every time about top 6, I think that is an additional pressure that is difficult for us, living with the pressure of top 6, every time thinking that if we don't do the top 6, the season is going to be a fail. No, maybe if we don't do the top 6, the season is going to be successful because we regroup after a very bad beginning of the season. So there are different views, and for us it's better to think that game after game, making a fortress here, the games at home, our fans are being excited, they are supporting the team, the talk of all of you around the team has changed, so there is a lot of possibilities, and our life is not only about being in the top 6, hopefully we achieve it, but if we don't achieve it, we want to be proud to wear this badge, and we want our fans to be understandable with the situation, and that this year, 2025, has to be the year of the transition to East Bengal to the best positions of the ASL. That's clearly what I can say from my position.
Hi, Nanda, Clayton and Hitachi, 3 of your first two players are on third year already, and the next match is done. So, will be there any precaution or special instruction to them for the Mumbai match?
Not at all. We don't have precaution. We play the game at our best. If we realize one opposition of the opponent, the card is going to be welcome. As far as we get the 3 points, I want the players to do all effort and not being scared of not neutralizing one key action of the opponent if that is going to get 1 point. Now, we prefer to get the 3 points against Mumbai City and face the derby with the resources that we have. So, no, we don't have any plan to hold players for the derby. Our plan is about getting the 3 points against Mumbai City.
Okay, no more questions as well. Thank you, coach. Thank you, Hector.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hector, coach, one.
Hello, please.
So you are talking a lot about the derby. The derby is going to be played. You are talking a lot about derby. The derby is going to be played.